You're watching Fox 9 all day.
Well, welcome back. Under the Special Olympics umbrella, there is a great program called Unified. Maybe some of you know about this. Maybe you've had this in your high school, or you do. It pairs high schoolers with and without intellectual disabilities, and they play on teams together. They compete together. And today is the Unified High School Basketball Tournament at Target Center. So let's head out there. Zach Armstrong is out there for us with Special Olympics Minnesota. Zach, what's going on?
Thank you, Amy. Yeah, we are out here at Target Center today, like you said, for a Unified Champion School State Basketball Tournament. So we have 8 schools from around the states out here to compete for a state title. And it's just a great way for teams to really embrace inclusion and bringing students with and without intellectual disabilities together to compete on the same court.
That's awesome. I know you have Katie behind the camera there. Can you guys get closer to the action? Can we take in some of the action? What game is going on right now?
Absolutely. Right now, we have our Division B championship game going on. So we have Watertown Mayor and Proctor High School competing right now for that second kind of see the game. If you kind of look over here, we got some great fan sections. As well, and supportive of Unified today. So we're super excited to be out here. It's been a great day of basketball so far.
Yeah, Unified has gotten so much more popular over the last few years, right? I mean, it seems like it's just growing.
It is. And, right now we have 350 schools that we partner with across the state of Minnesota that have Unified in their schools.
Wow, that's incredible. I remember meeting you guys last year, and what really struck me is if you could talk a little bit about sort of the heart of these players, and then also the fan support was so striking.
These athletes are competitors, just like any other athletes, and that's what we try to do here at Special Olympics with Unified, is give our athletes the same competitions and opportunities of any other athlete here in the state of Minnesota. And so you can see that on display right behind me today. And it's really been great. And the fan support, the community support as well from these teams that are competing have been phenomenal.
Yeah, I remember when we were out there last year, Roosevelt High School was the champion, and the principal had let school out so that they could just fill the stands, and it was just really awesome to see. And this is just this is the culmination of a lot of work, though. I mean, this is the tournament, so there's much more to this, right?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, these teams are practicing day in and day out. They qualify for state, so they put in a lot of work to get here. But it's also, the coaches and the students and administrators that really help amplify Unified at these schools to really give these students and teams the opportunity to compete.
Nice. Can I push you and Katie a little farther, closer to the court, so we can really see what's going on? Zach, I don't know how your play-by-play skills are, but this would be the time to unleash them if you have them.
Yeah.
No, he said no. He's good. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. They'll come back down to this end of the court and we'll be able to see better. But yeah, the heart. And I remember last year, prior to going to the state tournament, we got to go to Roosevelt for one of their practices. And they had one of the Timberwolves coaches, an assistant coach by the name of Micah Nori. Do you remember this from last year?
I sure do, yeah. And yeah, the Timberwolves have been such a great supporter of Unified basketball here in the U.S. We also have a Wolf Ring team out here today that are going to be part of our opening ceremonies later on today. Nice. So their partnership has got so much to our organization.
Okay, awesome. And now I know why you guys were farther away from the court, because it's louder over there. I'm sorry, I'm pushing you toward the action. Yeah, that was great. I remember Micah Nori wanted to show up to the championship game, but they were in the playoffs. Nobody knew that they were going to be in the playoffs at that time, so he was on the road. But he spoke so highly, and I remember he knew the name of every single one of the athletes on that court that day at practice, even though he had sort of just met them all that morning. And it was cool to see that collaboration and crossover with the coaches. So what an amazing thing. If people want to learn more about Unified or try to get it into their school or their community if it's not already there, how can they do that, Zach?
Want to get more outreach to remember what is SOMN.org that give our volunteers and spectators anyone that wants to get more involved, the opportunity. So whether you're busy in summer or in spring or in fall, whatever, we all have events for you to come out when you have it.
Awesome. Special Olympics Minnesota is where Zach works, and you guys do so much awesome work. We appreciate this so much. We're going to let you go and then take a break, and we're going to come back with a really special athlete from last season who went to the championship, who has sort of an aspiring career going, and we want to check in with him as well. So we're super excited about that.
Thank you so much, Amy, and I really appreciate you covering this event for us.
Yeah, you bet. I wish someday my goal is to do the entire broadcast and just show all the games and just do it, you know, like we would show any other game. And that would just be amazing. So that's on my list of things I want to do. Thanks, Zach. Appreciate it. All right, Katie, behind the camera, we'll check back in with you in a couple minutes. DJ Nestor. Okay. Bye, Katie. Katie's great. She's with Special Olympics Minnesota as well. Okay, so as promised.